Hi everyone, Merry Christmas Eve. This is Jeanette, by the way. 2 weeks ago, I made a video in which I talked about how two employees of New York Presbyterian Hospital had created an unnecessary drama by coaching a patient to lie on me. And by the way, I said the patient was in room 228. It was in room 229. I stand corrected. I just figured it out. It was in room 229, bed B. In any case, someone who was there the entire time had come forward, and she was my ally, and everything went great. Okay, but the nurse director, a woman named Patty, she was not too happy about it because she was building a case against me. Okay, the incident happened on June 6, 2010. By the end of June, they had added 4 more patients, because the unit was a 26 bed unit, and it was increased to 30 by the end of June or the beginning of July. But the issue with short staffing had continued to occur. There was always issues, we don't have enough this, we don't have enough staff, whatever. So a few months thereafter, on the weekend again, Jennifer Cavaluzzi, whatever her name is, she was charged. And as soon as I entered the unit, she said, "Jeanette, you're going to be alone with 30 patients." I'm like, okay, whatever, because I was used to it by that time. I didn't make a big deal out of it. But Jessica was on the unit, which, Jessica is someone that I enjoy working with. We work intimately. She had never refused to help with our patient, and I have to say that Jessica was very nice. She's very nice, and I had enjoyed working with her. But there was Diane on the unit, and there was also another one named Jocelyn. Jocelyn was fairly new. She was a newly hired, but she had gone past her grace period. She's a lazy ass. She was on the unit as well. So that Saturday I worked like a freaking rented mule. I work hard with those patients. And what they don't understand, those patients are neuro patients. They have neurological disorders. It's either brain tumor or spinal cord injury. They're very needy. They need constant care. And there was never, there was always a shortage of staff. Okay. Sunday, Jessica did not return because we were so tired. She didn't return, but I went back because it was my weekend to work. Katie came in. And there was a float nurse by the name Michael, a male nurse, very nice. So we worked that Sunday. We managed. I worked like an inmate on death row that Sunday. So I was off Monday. Usually when I work weekends, Monday would be my day off. So I was off Monday. When I returned to work Tuesday, the nurse manager had asked me to report to her office, and when I went in, she informed me that she had received numerous emails over the weekend, and I asked her what about. She said, because Jeanette, there were no vitals for any of the patients. I was bewildered. She said, I'm like, are you kidding me? And so she said, yes, Jeanette, I received. I'm like, but who emailed you? She wouldn't mention her name, and I said, well, you have to tell me who, because there's no such thing. And then she said, oh no, it was only Sunday. But I'm like, it's beside the point. I asked her, when did you receive that email? When did you actually read your email? She was like, well, I don't read my emails on the weekend, so it was Monday. I was totally shocked. It's impossible. It's so crazy. I don't even know how to explain myself. I don't even know how to explain this situation. Those people are drove me totally incoherent. How in God's green earth? You are off over the weekend. The nursing office open 24/7. It's right on it's in the same building, 3 floors below. You're gonna tell me that somebody they emailed you over the weekend because there were no vitals? This story did not add up. And she also said to me, Jeanette, I don't want anyone to know your business. Don't tell anyone. How the hell are you gonna tell me? Don't tell anyone. I need someone to come forward and tell me, yes, Jeanette, I want those people, whoever sent the emails to her, I wanted that person or those people to come forward and say, yes, there were no vitals. Because she was lying. The nurse director, they set me up. Anyone knows that patients' vitals are the first and most important thing, very crucial. Because how the hell the doctor was going to know how to increase or decrease their medicine? That was so crazy, and I didn't know exactly who to turn to, because the nurse director, Patty, she has the last word. So I was totally shocked when NSA said to me that Tuesday there were no vitals. So what I did, Jessica was on the unit. I called Jessica. I said, Jessica, can you help me go back to that Saturday when we worked together? I want to retrieve the vitals. Jessica showed me how to do it. Guess what? I went to the system. I retrieved all the vitals that I had charted that Saturday and Sunday, except for the patients who had already been discharged. Because once a patient is discharged, everything is basically removed out of the system. But I went and I said, Ensa, I wrote them down manually. I said, Ensa, here are the vitals that you said that I didn't chart. But she was totally shocked. She was like, Jeanette, how did you do that? I said, well, I had to go back to Saturday. She didn't think I was going to do that. She didn't know how I was going to do it, but I did it. She basically blew me off and acted that it was not very important. That's what she said. In any case, I was off Wednesday. When I went back to work Thursday, that's when she called me again and said, Jeanette, I'm going to have to issue a warning to you. And I said, for what? Because, Jeanette, there were no vitals. I said, but Ensa, I retrieved those vitals out of the system. I showed them to you. And she said, I mean, you can never win. I mean, I'm telling you, you can never win. Once they set you up, it's on. Especially the nurse director. And Patty's, Ensa said to me, I said, Ensa, I'm not signing this warning. She said, Jeanette, Patty is my boss. In other words, Patty is the one who asked me, who ordered me to issue you a warning. Because Brett used to say the exact same thing, the first manager. Well, Jeanette, Patty is my boss. In other words, the boss was behind all the scheme, all the unfair treatment that I was getting. So I didn't believe her. I said, well, Ensa, I'm going to have to see Patty. I went downstairs to see Patty. Guess what? It was a waste of time anyway, because Patty is the brain behind everything that had happened to me on that unit. So and when I went in, they had already printed all the documents. I was totally shocked. I was bewildered. I mean, there are no words to explain how I felt when Patty, she held a batch of documents. And she was reading through them. Well, Jeanette, you didn't charge 233, you didn't charge 234, you didn't charge... I said, Patty, how in God's green earth you're going to tell me there were no vitals? How did they know what medication to give to the patients? The doctors are waiting for the patient's vitals. How do they know how to increase or decrease? And they have to give reports to the night workers. How the hell did they do that? She was like, well, Jeanette, I don't know. And I said, well, you know what, Patty? I'm gonna need I need you to call the people who said that I didn't charge. She was like, oh no, Jeanette, we're not gonna get into that. In other words, okay, let me continue in the next video, because I think this video is going out of business right now.